There we go. Okay, there we are. All right, I want to thank you for joining. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. Welcome to our first Tap Into You Peak Partner Global Conference, Love and Unity, Reverence and Respect. And we chose today, you guys, because today is a new moon, and Reverend Johnson knows all about this. And new moons are for new beginnings. And what a way to start 2023, new beginnings with the love and peace on our minds. And before we get started, and I still don't know what that do you guys hear that background? Okay, now I don't hear it anymore. Okay, one moment. Okay, let me see how do I mute? I don't know. Sanjita, view. There we go. Okay, there we are. All right. So welcome, welcome again, eminent messengers, and eminent all our listening audiences. Thank you. Welcome to this conference. Again, I was just sharing that today is the new moon, and before we get started, I want to give a special shout out to Latasha Ramsey Cyprian and Reverend Jocelyn Ferre Pierre. These two have been with TAPN2U Peace Partners since the beginning. We started March 14th, 2022, and every month they participated and commented on the next day what they did. I also want to give shout out, of course, I want to give, where's my paper? I want to give my shout out to Michelle Brown. She was also, for 12 months, Michelle Brown, Josephine Roach, Tanya Maddox, Sudha Kumar, Maria Antonetta Quiada Sandoval, Sanjana Nahar, and Denise Fernandez. We started with 3 countries with TAPN2U, and now we have 13 with us. So as I was sharing with everyone, you know what? Next month will be our 12th month with finalizes this series, if you will, or this initiative. But I'm gonna share with you one person ready to go another 12 months. I'm with you. Just let me know. Just let me know. So I just want to just share a brief intro of how we all got started. Well, of course, okay, I'm Anita. I'm the founder of the TAPN2U movement and the Empowerment Through Spoken Word Poetry, a Help to Heal Foundation. This movement began when I was global chair with Oneness and Wisdom. And when it was Oneness and Wisdom, we did October 9th, 2021 at 9 o'clock in the morning. Reverend Johnson participated, Michelle participated. Latasha participated. We walked for 2 miles on that day, and we walked in unity for peace. And from there, that idea just stuck with me. So before March or sometime, I just started thinking, I want to keep this going. I want to keep this going because I believe, as I was sharing earlier, I truly believe that the energy that we have, within us, when we come together collectively, whether it may be a different time zone someplace, but the time in and of itself within the universe, it is of the same accord. So we did on March 14th, 2022, we did the 12 months. What it is we think on peace at 10 p.m. The second Monday of the month, we think on peace for 6 minutes. And then we come together on Facebook, because it's easy peasy, nice and breezy, where we share what we did. Now, the reason for the second Monday is a day of healing. Monday everything has vibration, everything is energy. And Monday is the energy of healing. The second number is tact and diplomacy, unity and peace. Number 1 is standing for, being committed. 0 is the potential. That is like the universe saying, I am with you. So all of these numbers represented the meaning of why we started on that day and that time for that time. So I want to make sure that, and number 4, because TAPN2U 4, world peace. Number 4 is foundation. That is stability and foundation. And it is the number 2. So we're bringing the essence of peace even twice within our togetherness. So that's how the TAPN2U for world peace began. And let's see, so we got that. And I checked, we don't think of different terms, at least I don't. Sometimes I'll think of a term and say, yeah, I know what it means, or I don't think about it. But this time I said, you know what? Is there a difference between reverence and is there a difference between with respect? And yes, there is. Reverence is a deep feeling. Reverence is more of a spiritual thing that we feel for one another. It is an honor. Respect is more of an intellectual thing. We respect what you do, and it's more earthly. Respect, reverence is more heavenly, if you will. So, and my thing is, when we honor the lives of others, when we respect and regard the diversity of other realities, because we all have our own realities, then collectively we're able to get together and unify and just show and share love. And basically, what is the old adage, which is so simple: when we treat others the way we want to be treated, then we're showing reverence. We're experiencing reverence, and we're showing respect. Okay, so that's what I had gotten out of that. So with all due, we're gonna get right to it. It is 7:12, and we're gonna get right to it. And what I'd like to do, I want to make sure I've shared everything with everybody. Yep, I want to make sure we did this. All right. Okay, because I wanted to make sure I did the thank you. So at this time, I am so excited, and I am looking forward to hearing these messages. And the first one, I want to ask our USA TAPN2U Peace Partner to please announce yourself.
Yes, Latasha Ramsey Cyprian, USA.
Thank you. And Latasha Ramsey Cyprian is a native of Avita Springs, Louisiana. She's married and has 2 daughters. She received her MBA from Louisiana State University, Shreveport. Latasha works professionally in human resources. Latasha is the owner of Optimum Life Enterprises, LLC, and Optimum Life Credit Solutions. And she works with you. So if you have a credit issue, check with Latasha, get with Latasha. She is an international best-selling author, international speaker, credit repair specialist, and certified life coach. Latasha aims to empower, encourage, and inspire through credit education and challenges individuals to have a growth mindset. She focuses heavily on breaking generational curses, building generational wealth, and women empowerment. Latasha believes that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. You can visit Latasha's website at www.optimumlifecreditsolutions.com to connect with her. Send an email to info@optimumlifecreditsolutions.com. That's info@optimumlifecreditsolutions.com. Latasha, please share your power of voice.
Well, thank you so much. So again, like you said, I'm Latasha Ramsey Cyprian, and hello to everyone. It is an honor and a pleasure to be a TAPN2U Peace Partner. For a year, we have gotten together and we have prayed for peace at 10 p.m. our time for 6 minutes, just to reflect on peace in our special way. So today I'm just going to talk a little bit about what peace means to me. And for me, peace is a concept of social friendship and harmony in the absence of hostility and violence. In a social sense, peace is commonly used to mean a lack of conflict and freedom from fear of violence between individuals and along as groups as well. So peace is the path that we take for bringing growth and prosperity to society. If we do not have peace and harmony, achieving political strength, economic stability, and cultural growth will be impossible. Moreover, before we transmit the nation of peace to others, it's very vital for us to possess peace within ourselves. It is not a certain individual's responsibility to maintain peace, but this is everyone's duty. Peace is to live without worry, fear, or burden. To be peaceful, a person has to first find calmness and harmony. Peace means living our lives selflessly, treating others with respect, sharing the extra that comes to us without who we have been shortchanged. It's like you said earlier, like the golden rule, treat others how you want to be treated. It means being in the wilderness without fear, but with respect for the world around us. Peace is building relationships within my community, developing young people where people can live together peacefully without violence. Peace is to live in harmony, to live without fear. I keep mentioning fear because fear is something that can harm or kill you. And globally, peace is to live in cohesion across society and to have the freedom to fully be yourself without taking over the identity or freedom of anyone else. Peace comes from respect. Peace to me means the recognition of life in every living entity in the ecosystem and recognition that each element sustains the other, and so that we work towards protecting the survival of each other. Peace is not just about the absence of war, it is a respectful relationship between human beings, animals, and the entire environment elements. Peace represents the orientation of love towards the general good, sincere communication, understanding of the problems of others, placing equal importance for all, and providing equal opportunities. Peace means living in a state where your impact on others is only ever seen as positive. If everybody does that, peace will happen. Peace is being well fed, peace is breathing clean air, peace is freedom from violence from peers, partners, families, strangers, and the state. Peace is the compassion for others. It's being able to grow and thrive and be who you are. Peace is freedom from binary concepts and thinking. It is accepting of various religious practices or the lack thereof. Peace is people over profit. When peace and harmony is maintained, things will continue to run smoothly without any delay. Moreover, it can be a savior for many on how to maintain peace. So how do we maintain peace? So there are many ways in which we can maintain peace at different levels. To begin with humankind, it's essential to maintain the equality, security, and justice in the political order of any nation. We must promote the advancement of technology and science, which will ultimately benefit all humankind and maintain the welfare of people. In addition, introducing a global economic system will help eliminate divergence, mistrust, and regional imbalance. It's also essential to encourage ethics that promote ecological prosperity and incorporate solutions to resolve the environmental crisis. This will in turn share success and fulfill the responsibility of individuals to end historical prejudice. We also must adapt a mental and spiritual ideology that embodies a helpful attitude to spread harmony. We must also recognize diversity and integration for expressing emotions to enhance our friendships with everyone from different cultures, just what we're doing today. And finally, in my opinion, it must be everyone's noble mission to promote peace by expressing its contribution to the long-lasting well-being factor of everyone's lives. We must all try on any level best to maintain peace and harmony. So I just told you all my interpretation of peace, and thank you all for listening to me.
Thank you so much, Latasha. Thank you, and keeping that within 6 minutes. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Peace and harmony. I love how you blended, you merged peace and harmony with the very fabric of who we are and what we do, activities of our daily living, and not only professionally and not only outside of our heart and our soul, but you indicate how peace is the very structure and harmony of how to move forward. So I thank you so much. Thank you very much. All right. Yes, thank you. And now our next speaker, which has been with us for 12 months. We have our Trinidad and Tobago TAPN2U Peace Partner. Please announce yourself.
Jocelyn Ferrer-Pere.
Thank you. And Reverend Jocelyn Ferrer-Pere, she is the intuitive well-being educator. She is an ordained minister, metaphysician, integrative nutrition health coach, international award public speaker. Reverend Jocelyn is the author of Healthy Lifestyle Journey Journal and co-author of The Divine Feminine, My Relationship with God. Reverend Jocelyn is the proud mom of two. Her work as an educator and administrator within the Caribbean spans over 2 decades in Grenada and Trinidad and Tobago. Her ministry caters to heart-centered leaders and small business owners, helping them to lead an intuitive intelligence, de-stress, and build skills to lead healthy lifestyles. Her main program, Sacred Self-Care, is a holistic program for self-leadership and empowerment to help women unapologetically own their power by awakening to their inner power, clarifying their diet, regaining confidence, and thriving in our world. Reverend Jocelyn, please share your power of voice.
Thank you, Dr. Anita, and thank you, Lucretia. It's such a pleasure to be here with everyone. I must have some housekeeping matters. One, we might get a bit of noise because we are in the carnival season here in Trinidad and Tobago, and I live close to the famous Brian Lara Stadium. So bear with me if you get on some background. Also, for out of nowhere, I'm finding my reception get extremely bad. The pictures is blurring a lot. So I may put myself on I'll take myself off video and hopefully we'll get a better reception. So thank you again, and it's such a pleasure. Now I want to ask you, because I looked at the theme that we today of reverence and respect. And thank you, Dr. Anita, for explaining reverence and respect so beautifully for us. That deepness and depth in reverence and the respect being more of an earthiness. Thank you. So I want to ask each and every one of us, when you look at the term reverence and respect, what face can you put to that? Do you put a face to it? And I also, because there's 3 questions, simple question I'm going to ask us today. So do you have a face to reverence and respect? And the other question I'm going to allow us to answer is, how do you cultivate it? And the third question, how do you show it? These are 3 simple things. And for me, as I present this question and as I think about it myself, what came to mind with reverence and respect very quickly was 2 persons, my great-grandma, and secondly, lately, there was a video going around on Facebook with Maya Angelou. And she had a little clip where she was talking, where one young lady addressed her and she spoke about, honoring your elders and all the like. I would not get into the content of the video, but these are the things I think about with I also think about people like Desmond Tutu. I think the faces I see like Mother Teresa, these are faces that come to me quickly as I think about reverence and respect. But with my grandma, I picture that elder, and I picture her, first of all, as Dr. Anita brought to the forefront, that depth. I picture her sitting at a window she had. And as a little girl, I saw her, and she had tools she used because she had what we call then a beautiful spiritual practice. And she would have these beads, and she will be praying, doing her meditation, and I will just be hearing little words coming out of her mouth, and what we may be calling affirmation now. I think she would be affirming, she would be sharing with us, she would be speaking words of wisdom to us. And to me, that depth, in terms of when we were younger, and we wanted, there are times I, as a young girl, in my quest to make connection to the deeper part of me, I would have said things that may not have been becoming. And she would quickly chastise me in a loving way and bring me back to that depth for reverence. And so this is what I got when I picture what reverence and respect is. Now, to answer question number 2, how do you cultivate it? And for me, again, it brings me right back to my great-grandma. I saw her cultivating it in every aspect of her life. As she sit with her tools and she did her stuff, she prayed, she meditated, as she walked, as she tended to her garden, as she spoke with a friend, as she interacted with my dad and my mom. I saw that deep reverence and respect, the way she spoke. No, there were times she always had this calm way. And there were times, of course, when emotions came out and you would hear her very quickly, she might shout. And at the same time, she would get back to that calm way of just sharing her message. I saw it even when folks did us wrong in terms of stealing from us. She never humiliated them. She quietly pulled them aside and had a conversation with them. So this to me is a simple way of how she was able to cultivate that reverence and respect. And thirdly, how do you show it? Again, it's similar to what I said before. In your everyday life, as you tap into that divine within you, as you tap into what I learned as a child, my temple, as we tap into that and we realize how beautiful we are, each and every one of us, then we are able to, and when we truly appreciate and love who we are from the very core, accepting ourselves, then we can truly be able to show it as we show love to ourselves. As we eat the type of food that is right for our bodies, as we do the type of exercises that will keep us going. These are some of the things that will help us to show it. As we show it to ourselves, then we would in turn show it to our fellow men. So my fellow brethren and sistren, it was a pleasure sharing with you. It's unfortunate that I had to do most of it off video, but I want to thank you, and thank you, Dr. Anita, and everyone for just giving us the opportunity to share about our reverence, respect, and of course, cultivating peace in our world. Blessings.
Thank you so much, Reverend Jackson. And again, thank you for respecting the time. Bless your heart. Yes, you know, when you said Dr. Maya Angelou, I remember that video. That young lady said, yeah, Maya, she was on stage. And the young lady was in the audience. The young lady said, yeah, Maya, can you, I think you sent that to me. Said, can you share something? She said, first of all, you address me as either professor or you address me as Miss or you can even call me auntie, but you don't use my first name. I said that is respect, you know. So yes, I love that. And cultivating what you say, faith, cultivation, and implementation of reverence and respect. I knew these messages were going to be enlightening. I knew that. And so far, oh my goodness, this is wonderful. Our next, thank you, Dr. Supriya. I see that you have joined. Wonderful, sis. What I'd like for you to do, you are next. And what I'd like for you to do is simply to please announce yourself by just saying your name for me.
Well, a very, very good evening, everyone, to all the global and fire souls. And sorry for joining late because my internet was killing me. Oh, gosh. And even I was trying to upload our banner as my background poster, but see, the flowers are blooming everywhere.
Beautiful.
Well, Dr. Anita, thank you so much for giving me this golden opportunity. And I will say only one thing. Today,
Okay,
we
hold on,
all
sis.
are here.
I apologize, my beautiful sister.
Sure.
I want to read your bio, okay? Just announce your name for me. Yep, and then we'll take it from there. Bless your heart. So you are, what's your name? Just say your name for me.
Supriya. All right.
Thank you, Dr. Supriya. All right. Dr. Supriya is an international speaker, Toastmaster, communication, and leadership coach. She is a soft skills trainer. We need so much of that. Soft skills trainer, motivational, global motivational, and keynote speaker. Dr. Supriya is also one of the members of, it's called the Macedonian Association, that I am honored to be part of and share my energy with. So at this point, Dr. Supriya, please share your power of voice.
Thank you, Dr. Anita. Ladies and gentlemen, we all are here today on this Global Fires Day with Global Fire Souls to talk on the topic of reverence and respect. But before I start, I would love to ask you one question. In a simple layman language, what is respect? What is respect? People can write in the chat box or people can speak. In a general language, respect. Appreciation. Thank you, Sangeeta ji. Really great. Awesome. Respect. When we talk about respect is regard, great, Dr. Anita. When we are talking about respect, this word should be respected first before we show respect for our fellow beings, for our family, for our children, and most important, for our work. Respect is another form to show our gratitude to God. And trust me, folks, if you take a ball and if you throw very hardly, the ball will bounce back with same equal speed. That says by Newton's third law of motion. To every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. The law rule says only one thing. Reverence and respect. It should come truly, genuinely from your heart. As women, people say, women is a symbol of weakness. Oh no. We are the name of fragility, but we are stronger than the mountains and we can break the mountains. And that's what we are doing. We are the best creature of God that can handle anything. We are emotionally very, very strong, and that's where the word respect comes. So respect, first of all, to all the ladies over here for joining us, for listening me. And let's start with us. We wake up daily in the morning. We show respect and gratitude to God for giving this morning, because so many people will not see any morning. And that's a live example given by this pandemic. When people were suffering for oxygen, for life. And that's the time when we realize the value of a life. So respect first to our Lord, Jesus Christ, who has given this beautiful world to breathe in. And then the respect starts from our work. Whether you're a housewife, teacher, mentor, or whatever it is, respect, first of all, to yourself. Love yourself. Start your day with positivity, respecting your all work. I have seen people, they will say, oh my God, a lot of work is there, what to do, and this is that, and they will come under anxiety. So when you love your work, when you respect your work, trust me, folks, you will never feel tired. In fact, you will love with a lot of zest and zeal to do that work. So respect should be from your heart. You should feel it. When we go to our office, our college, if somebody is saying, hello, how are you? Yeah, fine. That is not respect. Yes, fine. How are you doing? That should come from your heart. It should be genuine. Respect means reverence. And when I say the word reverence, although it is connected with spirituality, with your empathizing nature, seeing people in your condition. We are talking about respect, and suppose if I talk about respect, blah, 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 showing a lot your PPTs by speeches, but in actual, if a person is coming and saying, ma'am, I need a leave because my daughter is not feeling well, and I say, no, you have to come on work. That is not respect. That is only my, you can say, a camouflage place to show to the world different thing and keeping everything inside a different thing. So if you really want to love yourself, your God, your Lord, you should respect from the heart with total 100% genuinity. And folks, we all say, who is seeing us? My neighbors are not seeing. My colleagues are not seeing whether I am doing the work or not. But trust me, the 3D monitor eye is above. Somebody is watching you from above, your all actions. And your respect from the heart will be judged. When the time of He judges you, your Lord judges you. And at the time, people say, I have seen most of the people who are very successful. And they say, I have done everything in my life. What else I have to do? There is no one to control me. But even the strongest pillar will not be a pillar if the real judgment of God comes. And then and there, you have to respect your deeds, your karmas, your lessons. And that's the new phase where you will see. So never ever underestimate any human being, because every human being is the respect of God, is the beautiful creature of God. And trust me, whatever we are doing today, that is we are going to get in future in any cost. Suppose if I am doing good things, I will tell you one story. It's real life story. One of my friend was there and she was doing fabulous work. Respect to her elders, respect to her teachers, her work, her family. But she will say only one thing. For my thing, what I am getting. And she will feel frustrated. I said, one day you will get the best one. And she was in the process. I'm not getting any promotion. I'm not getting any this. Folks, trust me, when God, the time of judgment for her deeds came, she was blessed with so many things, in number of things. And then she realized, yes, it is true. For all the deeds we do, that is given by God. So reverence and respect should be taken from the heart, empathize it, pathetize it, and then only you're a respectable person. Thank you so much, Dr. Anita.
Thank you so much, Dr. Supriya. Thank you so much. Yes, what you say, respect is showing gratitude to God, and whatever our profession, that we respect it. We honor it, and we do it to the best of our ability. Thank you so much. Absolutely. All right. So our next, who do we have next? Oh, this is just wonderful. How are you guys? What are you thinking about these messages so far? Because you're messengers. I know people say speakers, but I always say, no, we are messengers. We are angels of the universe, and an angel is a messenger, and that's what we are. How are you? What are you feeling with the messages so far, my beautiful sisters and my brother? Cool. All right. Okay, our next messenger is, we have our next India TAPN2U Peace Partner. And our India TAPN2U Peace Partner, please announce yourself. And you're on mute, beautiful. Oh. You're on mute. Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. It is evening time in India. I am Sangeeta Naik from India.
Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. And Sangeeta Naik, she is a single mom of 2 daughters. My hat's off to you. I'm a single mom too, so I appreciate that. Sangeeta says, my superpower is to know the gifts in human beings and dream next level dream for them in their own eyes. A postgraduate in mathematics, she has managed agriculture, technology, HR, and analysis projects with ease. Often, she's complemented with the ability to find a solution irrespective of the consequences. Sangeeta, please share your power of voice.
So it is, thank you everybody, and it has been so enriching messages so far for me. This is my first time, and I'll talk about, it has been a very interesting kind of life for me with the experiences that I have. Dr. Anita, as she was saying, the universe is with us. Now, do we feel that? And I have read many places that harmony and synchronicity is what takes us there. So when we are in sync with the universe, we start doing the next level thing, which we cannot plan all by ourselves. So that has been my experience. And from there, in everyday life, so I'll be talking how I'll behave in everyday life, today, tomorrow, from morning to evening. Can I model my life so that we can achieve that, ultimately, that peace, that harmony, that synchronicity? So that has been my thought process of late. So when whenever I spoke like that, so many people talk about ambition, aspirations, ambition, and which kind of likely to lead to many conflicts at workplace, at least. And so how to handle that? I deal with that especially. So I have a very simple formula saying that if you switch your problem mindset towards the solution mindset, you start looking, suppose you bring your fingers to your eyes, you will not even see the one. So how can you see the world if you cannot see the world? So you have to distance yourself from the obstruction, the problems that is there around. Of course, there are problems, obstructions, but there are bigger solutions as well. Can we see that? So yesterday only I was reading something. The obvious things are not seen by any chance by anybody most of the time. This was a quote from Sherlock Holmes' book. And anybody who is in peace, what he does the average work, whatever he is doing, while the whole world goes, mad with how to achieve what they are aspiring, how they are looking at, what is their expectation. expectations are, sorry. So when I talk this, that there is a very some simple solution. You, whatever you are doing, even your maid, if she doesn't do her work properly, you cannot work properly for the entire day. So don't you think that there is a person, there is a leader at your home, where whichever level or position she is a leader contributing towards your life. We all are contributing towards each other's life in so many ways. And how can we keep on contributing? By by just escaping from that problems. There might be 1,000 problems in life, but we can, for some time, problems are very tiny thing. If you start looking at the possibilities, the solutions. Don't you agree with me? So this universe is like say enormous and abundant, but how can we tap that? And when you start talking about this, people will look at you. Some people will actually agree. This group will agree with me. But who are not as yet oriented, they will look at you as very, very surprised. They will be surprised. Is she, has she lost it? Something kind of response I keep getting. But again, they are hopeful. You know, everybody is expectant. They are looking for some kind of solution. Somebody will come up with a solution. So many problems are there. Environment, you'll see there is this no livelihoods, loss of livelihoods, climate. So many problems are there, but there are bigger things as well. And many people are achieving those things. Many people are achieving bigger than those problems. Even if those problems are there, they're achieving. Why not each of us are reaching to it? There is something just a little different. They are looking at the opportunities around them, right? So I tell that just start looking at the small opportunities. Those will convert into miracles. Miracles, of course, nobody can plan, but you can expect. How can you expect? If you are doing something, you are expecting it. No, you are doing some contributing towards the peace, right? That is how you start expecting. And when you find harmony around you, because you are feeling that you are not in conflict with another person, even though that person is not agreeing with you, but you are in line, right? You are in a mission to give that person what he or she already deserves, right? It is no big deal. We are there, we are feeling with that, we are actually influencing the whole world. So that has been my experience and my learning every day. If I can do this, I am achieving my goal. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Beautiful, Sangeeta. Yes, so what I got for harmony and synchronicity. I mean, that is so powerful. And I like that when you said leadership, it doesn't matter your status. A leader, it doesn't matter. A leader is one who takes charge. A leader is one who is proactive. It doesn't matter whatever your title is. Absolutely. And then the expectation. To expect, there's an African proverb, anticipate the good so that you may receive it. Anticipation is very powerful. Thank you so much, my sister. You guys are awesome and amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Our next messenger is what? Oh, we have Huma Karmani, our Pakistan TAPN2U peace partner. Pakistan peace partner, please announce yourself.
Hello and good evening from Pakistan. I'm glad to hear one of the speaker from India. The days next door to Pakistan. And I've listened to all the beautiful.
Yes, ma'am, beautiful. Just announce your name. I want to share your bio before you get into your message.
Hello, everyone. This is Huma Kirmani from Pakistan.
Thank you, Huma Kamani from Pakistan. All right, sister, please share your power of voice.
Okay. I've been listening to all the beautiful girls who spoke about love and reverence, respect and reverence, about the peace and about the miracles. Um, I've been thinking throughout the session that we have so far covered. First of all, we all are human beings, though the skin color or the features might be changed, but we all have one red color blood which is running in our veins and arteries. The other thing is just that I think that God is not biased. He has given all the good blessings to everybody around the world. The other thing is just that what is love? Sometimes you see that bad things happen in our life to show that there is God. There is one Lord who is over there. And sometimes it seems to us that uh, destiny is written before our birth. Uh, the years of pandemic has shown us that you see that we can be all saved if we live more closer to the nature. The next thing after this biological war is the climate change, environmental change, which is again seems to be a drastic, um, you know, uh, alarming situation in the entire world. I think that nobody knew that when the first atomic bomb was dropped on and Nagasaki, Hiroshima, that soon the world will be oblivious that what is peace and what is, the true harmonious constitution of life. That is, everybody has a right to live. And again, I would say one thing, that I'm a kind of person who think uh, that we should have perspectives above all the racial and religious discrimination. Humanity comes first. Later, we can discuss about that which country we belong to, which racism is. We should condemn racism, and I think that there is only one race, that is, we all are the offspring of Adam and Eve. As far as the definition of peace is concerned, when we talk about peace to our nation, to our country, then we become very, uh, quite, a sort of very kind to ourselves. But when we are fallen into a sort of war with another nation or with another country, we have very, some drastic aspects related to that country or nation. I think that this is the time that people have to uh, think that there are no borders, isn't it? The borders is just a minor, or you can say a thin geographical line, where people, they just draw the circles of geographical lines around the lands, and they name it that their country. I know that talking about human rights, or talking about the people who are going through the scars of terrorism or the war, which is being stretched because of no reason. So I think that when we are talking on such forums, we should raise a voice to condemn war and terrorism, to run after the atomic armors. I think that people should have more bread to eat. People should have more healthy aspects. Healthy aspects in the sense that if we talk about uh, the pandemic days in the countries where people are not having enough facilities of food and medicine, isn't it? But even such countries are just running a sort of, a sort of rat race in becoming the nuclear power. Nuclear energy can be used to provide electricity to the places where there is no electricity. The country where I belong to, there are many, many rural areas when people are not having medical facilities, children are not having schools to go because of the poverty level. But even then, you see that we should condemn hatred, war, and terrorism. I would like to hear one Afghan woman who was being, murdered by the ones who are not allowing women education in Afghanistan, isn't it? I'm sorry if I sound like.
Yeah, thank you so much. Then we did a 5-minute thing, and I did say 6 minutes, but
Okay,
I
I'm
did
sorry.
share with people. I apologize, but I will be interjecting. Thank you so much. Let me share your bio because I kind of diverted for a second. So Huma Kamani from Pakistan. She is a TEDx speaker, human rights and women empowerment, child labor, and child manage. She speaks and writes for women's education and empowerment and their rights. Huma is a poet, an author, and educationist, the winner of Ladies Fusion Dubai Award as an author. She's a member of Amnesty International. She's an honorary member of United Nations of Pakistan, human rights advocate as Global Law Thinker Society Dhaka, nominated as Ambassador of Peace. Huma says as a teacher's trainer, she trained teachers of underprivileged areas to make them aware of newest curriculum with defined aims and objectives. She participated in the awareness campaign of Alight Pakistan against COVID-19. She was nominated as an author for Books for Peace 2020, Italy, and awarded as the author of Peace 2020 She Award, Dubai, by Ladies Fusion, nominated among the finalists. She won the finals as the winner, raising her voice against the offense with the women in rural areas of Pakistan. Huma started a petition against this dilemma in the name of honor killing. Thank you so much, thank you so much, Huma, thank you. And what I gotta, without humanity, it matters, what does it matter about climate control or what titles we have? If we don't have humanity, we have nothing. So bless you, and God, God is not blessed, and we should live closer to nature. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Absolutely. And thank you. We have Maria Santiago Valenta joining us this afternoon. Thank you, sis, for joining us. All right, so next we have our brother in the house. All right. Okay, so our TAPN2U peace partner, Nigeria peace partner, please announce yourself.
Okay, greetings everyone. My name is Augustine Titus Omaojo, peace partner from Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you. Augustine Titus Omajo of Nigeria have worked as a volunteer with several local and international developmental organizations in Nigeria. He is a trained sociologist with vast communications development or communities development. He currently works as communication lead as Young Leader Rights and Patriotic Initiative of Nigeria, and that's YOLPIN. Augustine Titus is a volunteer at Federation of World Peace and Love Foundation, FOPA. Yes, and I've had experience with FOPA. That is a wonderful organization. All right, my brother, Augustine Titus Omajo from Nigeria, please share your power of voice.
Okay, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening around the world. My power of words goes like this. I will start by saying, respect begins with me. That is, if I need respect, I must offer respect. There's a popular saying that change begins with you. Anything you want, you offer it, be it positive or negative. So peace and love affect every aspect of human life, including our relationship with people, relationship among countries, even relationship between humans and nature. Peace is essential in maintaining positive energy. That is, for you to have positive energy around you, you need to offer peace. And love is a strong foundation of creating peace. Peace is essential in maintaining positive energy, while love is a strong foundation in creating peace. Peace and love work hand in hand. You can't give love without peace of mind, and you cannot offer peace without love. For us to have a sane human society, we need to have people of the world that will work with respect and harmony, irrespective of our race, ethnicity, tribe, and religion. For a world to be a better place, peace and love must be promoted at all fronts. And to say it in a more simpler words, peace is what the world currently needs, because the problem is enormous, and what the world needs presently is people that will promote peace and positive energy. And to achieve peace, you must preach with love. You cannot enforce peace with threat or coercion. Peace comes with love, care, and kindness. When I care for my neighbor and I have a compassion towards him or her, peace will become inevitable. So as we go about our daily life, we should crown ourselves with a clothed peace. And this will bring positive energy that will help us to make a society a better place for us to live in. Be it Asia, African, American, Europe, we are one before race and ethnicity separated us. I believe in one language, which is humanity first, and let love lead in all our activity. Thank you, and have a great day ahead.
Thank you so much, Titus. Bless your heart. Thank you so much. Yes, what you say, peace is essential for positive energy. I just so agree with you. And love is the foundation of peace. So what we need love first before we have peace, right? So thank you. And then we cannot, just like you can't force anyone to love you, we cannot force peace upon people. The mere meaning of having to force peace means peace is right out the window. Thank you, my brother. Oh, these messages are absolutely enlightening. Thank you so much. I'm taking my notes. All right, all right. So next we have our friend. We have our France TAPN2U Peace Partner. And France Peace Partner, please announce yourself.
Yeah, hello everybody. I'm Hannah I'm Bost from France. So hello everybody from France, and I'm very pleased to be with all of us and be part of this conference and for TAPN2U. So I'm very exciting from my heart.
Bless your heart. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, please announce your name, just your name, and then I'm going to share your bio.
My name is Hannah Bost.
Thank you so much. All right. Well, our France TAPN2U Peace Partner is Anne Bost. She is women's well-being and happiness psychotherapist, life wellness and happiness coach, relationship expert, conscious mindset mentor, and created her own miracle breath process, which is a copyright, which is a holistic approach to breathing techniques. One size, she says, does not fit all. And her miracle breath recognizes that everyone is different and needs different breathing techniques to meet their needs. Miracle Breath, a conscious breathing mentorship, is a transformative experiential process that unleashes the power within you. And founded BFC, Breathing for Change, a global brand and community to encourage and strengthen the teaching of functional and strategic conscious breathing worldwide. And says, I discovered the steps to make myself a priority. You can too. And at this time, France Peace Partner, please share your power of voice.
Yes, I just want to start just with this word. I want to tell you, to tell everyone, when we welcome in us, when we vibrate, and that we vibrate the unconditional love. Unconditional means well, without condition. This is how we feel the power of this love now we vibrate in us. It is of an infinite power that goes beyond human understanding. It is simply magnificent. So, dear souls, let's go in confidence. Love guides us and welcomes us conditionally and unconditionally. So let us love. I want to share with all of us that breathing for me is a great power. It's power to connect to ourselves, to discover our authenticity, to be in love with ourselves and in peace. But anyway, with peace, when I talk about peace, I want to share with you my 7 steps to have a peace process, to be in peace in any situation. First of all, step 1, find the feeling. All feelings are in our body. And when you think about a situation that upsets us, and notice where your body, the feeling is the strongest. Perhaps it will be in our throat, maybe on your chest, maybe on your stomach, but it could be in your hands, on your head, or anywhere in your body. But find the feeling is a step 1. But step 2, for me, it's give it attention. Instead of distracting ourselves from the feeling or trying to mentally solve the problem, just be present to the physical sensation of the feeling in your body. Everything is to be more present with yourself. Be unconditionally accepting. The feeling is here, it's a fact, but we don't have to take care of this feeling. We just have to let it go. And how we can let it go from all and be peace with us. Let it breathe. As you give the feeling attention, it may shift in some way. It might get more intense or less intense. It might move the different parts of your body. Stay with it and let it run its course. It's like an oil candle. The fuel needs oxygen to burn, but once it's burned, out it's over. Your attention is the oxygen and the feeling is the fuel. We never know how much fuel is in there. That's why we never know how long the peace process will take. Sometimes seconds, sometimes minutes. And on very rare occasions, you might need several hours or separated focuses session to just observe and let it breathe inside you and discover every aspect and how you can go to be more aware and more conscious of who you are and be more safe with you. Because peace, love is just be safe and take care of you. You are the purity, you are it's you. So if I can do that, you can do that. Everything is possible. And everything happened for one reason. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you so much, Anne. That's beautiful. I love your 7 steps. I'm going to need to get those from you because I had to do I had to divert my attention. So I didn't get all of them. So I want you to share those with me later, okay? Because I like to have them. And I love that breath is purity. Without breathing, we don't have life. So that's, you know, we need breath, and that deals with the peace and the unity and everything. That's so beautiful. I want to welcome Margetta. Thank you so much, Margetta, for joining us. Let's see, but we're gonna move. Move forward, and I'll come back to you, Margetta. Our next TAPN2U Peace Partner is from United Kingdom, and United Kingdom Peace Partner, please announce yourself.
Hello, everybody. I'm Hilda Callop, and I'm the Peace Partner from the UK.
Thank you, Hilda. Yes, Hilda Callop is the Managing Director of a mental health charity. She's the author of 4 books, an advanced energy healer, she's a spiritual mentor and public speaker. Hilda supports women to transform their lives by letting go of subconscious limiting beliefs that impact their potential and keep them playing small using a bespoke mentoring program that includes energetic upgrades and empowerment through self-expression and creativity. Partner, and I need you to mute yourself. I believe, let's see. Let's all mute ourselves so we can hear Hilda. I believe, let's see. Margetta, please unmute yourself, my brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay, yeah, mute yourself, Margetta, please. Put yourself on mute for us.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Margetta, just one moment. I need you to mute yourself, my brother. Put yourself on mute. We're hearing background. Thank you. All right, I'll pause. Hilda, all right, my sister.
Thank you very much, everybody. No worries at all. No, it's fantastic to be here and to hear like the real world on this Zoom call, because it can be a little bit sanitized, can't it, sometimes on Zoom calls? But yeah, so it's an honor to be here today at this conference on love and unity, reverence and respect. I'm so happy to be here. And when I thought of the conference today, this song came to me. So instead of public speaking, I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of public singing, and you're very, very welcome to join me as well. So this song was originally sung by Timmy Thomas, and I'm just going to do a little rendition of it now because it came to me today. So tell me why, tell me why, tell me why can't we live together? People of the world together, why can't we be together? No more war, no more war, no more war. Just a little peace. No more war, no more war, no more war. Just a little peace. Everybody wants to live together. We want some peace in this world. So thank you very much for listening to that song, and it still resonates so much today. So the media and other institutions can create so much division and hate with their stories. I used to be a journalist, and I was a journalist for many, many years, and I followed the rules of writing with integrity and of following a path that would lead people into thinking about other lives and social justice and freedom for all of us. But not all journalists are like that. And I've come to realize that more and more as I've become more aware and grown older and wiser in this world. So we often see stories in the media of Black versus white, of rich versus poor, of Catholic versus Protestant, of different political parties, Tory versus Labour, Democrats versus Republicans. And you can see that we buy into this illusion of separation with our lack of discernment and with our lack of questioning. And I ask you today to be a free thinker and to question what you hear, see, and read. Is it really true? In reality, every child is born free, equal, and part of the global human family. In reality, there is no separation. There never has been. Our roots stem from the same place. We are united at our core. The pure essence of each human being is love. Let's remember this now and always. Respect and revere yourself and your fellow human beings, as we are one and the same. When each individual embodies the energy of respect, unity, and love, it emanates from them. And we touch everybody we meet with this energy. And how do we do this? We do this with our thoughts and beliefs. And that is how we create a world of peace. And thank you.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Hilda. Yes, I remember that song. I have not heard that song in years. Thank you so much. Absolutely. I love your voice too. That is, yes. So, you know, versus that V, this versus this, what you say, that's really an illusion. That's really an illusion. And that's where the diversity and inclusion comes in, where it's a beautiful thing to be unique and special and different. And that's how we learn from everyone. And then touch is energy. I love that. Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys, again, you guys are awesome and amazing. I am so loving these messages. Oh, thank you, angels. All right, so we have our next USA TAPN2U Peace Partner. And USA TAPN2U Peace Partner, please announce yourself. And that would be Maria Santiago Valentin. You're on mute, beautiful.
Okay, I didn't know if you were, if you meant me. So I'm Maria Santiago Valentin.
Thank you. And Maria Santiago Valentin is an expert in learning disabilities. She's an educational consultant, award-winning author, and mindfulness teacher. Maria is an adjunct professor at the Graduate Special Education Program at Keene University, counselor elected representing USA at the Royal Society of Arts in UK, and appointee since July 2022 from the White House Presidential Management Office as user advocate for the TOP Challenge, Enhancing Students' Residency to Adversity in Puerto Rico. Maria is also the co-founder of Atlantic Climate Justice Alliance. She is contributing author in 3 books about the following topics: global policy and women, climate change, and the divine feminine, my relationship with God. All right, and so USA TAPN2U Peace Partner Maria Santiago Valentin, please share your power of voice.
Yeah, thank you, first of all, Dr. Anita, to have me in this space, and thank you to all the souls that are here. What I'm going to see is resonate what everybody has mentioned before. Peace is tied with love and empathy. So I was looking at something in concrete to share with you all today because of my activism. Dr. Anita knows we have to put all these things into practice. So, and I have my challenges when I go into the 3rd dimension world, putting the spiritual practices in action. So the principles that I found are unity, dignity, humility, solidarity at the spiritual level and ethical level. And then at the practical level, we have to talk about or think about promoting pluralism, adopting subsidiarity, and embracing hybrid solutions. with that being said, love is the foundation. And from love comes empathy. And if I don't feel like what the others feel, then where's the God in me? Because if we are all one, and the God in me honors the God in you, I should feel the same pain you're feeling. So that empathy needs to kick in to start talking about peace. When we talk about building peace, is not from our perspective. We have our perspective, but to find a solution at the local level or global level, we need to honor the perspectives and the views of the others around the table, and compromise with solidarity that there are going to be successes and risks and consequences of the decisions that we make to bring that peace. And that's the solidarity piece. We have to show solidarity for the good, but also if this doesn't go well, we have to keep being solidar and don't walk away when things go the way we want it. And that's important. When he says promoting pluralism, and this is something that Dr. Anita has been doing from the very beginning, is when we find these solutions is to open space and resources for all people from all backgrounds, genders, ages, intergenerational. Otherwise, we won't find peace. And embracing hybrid solutions is what works in one community at the local level because they have their norms and traditions. It's not going to work at another global community because they have different traditions, different norms, and different circumstances. It's a different time and different space. But love, yes, is the foundation. And from that self-awareness, it comes, I would say, my self-awareness of the God in me will help me bring the empathy to feel what the other is feeling. So these are my contribution to this conference. And I was honored to be invited, and I'm very happy to share space with you, all of you.
Thank you so much, Maria. Thank you. Bless your heart. Yes, what you said, put into practice and promote pluralism. You know, when people, if someone say someone may say, what religion are you? I say, you know, I'm a religious pluralist. That's, you know, that pluralism, that's how we get to reverence and respect and love and unity. Empathy, hybrid. I'll want you to share with me later on, sis, hybrid solutions. I've never heard of that, so I'm interested. I'd like for you to share with me what that is, okay? And then self-awareness, yes, the whole message, recognizing, embracing, and acknowledging, and realizing, and holding on to, we are human, and we're also divine. So I absolutely. Okay, our last but not least, our final messenger for this morning, afternoon is Margetta. Oh, no, let him say, is our Ghana TAPN2U Peace Partner. Our Ghana TAPN2U Peace Partner, please announce yourself. I'm sorry, oh, my bad. Ethiopia, my friend, my Ethiopia TAPN2U Peace Partner. I know he's looking like, huh? Bless your heart. Please announce yourself. Oh, you're on mute, my friend. You're still on mute. There we go.
Yeah, thank you so much. From the very beginning, I appreciate you, Dr. Anita, who is founder of this organization, TAPN2U, who organized and the branching and the dedicated to working 24/7 and week-based. And I appreciated my girl, and may God bless you and gives you long lives. I appreciate you.
Bless your heart. Please say your name for us, okay?
Yeah, my name is Margita Muru. I am from Ethiopia.
Wonderful. Here, let me read your bio, okay? Thank you so much, Margetta. Okay, Margetta is the founder and chief executive director of Abdi Gudina Charity Organization. He graduated from Admas University in Computer Science and graduated with a bachelor's degree from Rift Valley University in Business Management. Margetta has more than 2 years work experience in project implementation and management, and currently he has 250 orphans, destitute, needy, and vulnerable children in his organization, which he's looking after. He's seeking help and support to build shelter for them, schooling, even to put food in their mouths. Margetta has many certificates, short-term training on gender mainstreaming, on business, entrepreneurship, GPS, environmental protections, and ambassador of many countries. He is spiritual and spiritually is mature, and he says spiritual and maturity in his life, and he is so much glad to study more and more. All right, our Ethiopia TAPN2U Peace Partner, please share your power of voice.
Thank you so much for your invitation. I appreciate you again in my heart. As I told you, when I found this Abdul Charity Organization, I wish to minimize the school dropout of the orphan and the orphans, vulnerables, destitute, and the needy peoples who are suffering lack of school materials and the foods and the shelters. So I'm struggling to send 2015 orphans and the vulnerable children at Oromia Regional State at Bishoftu. Currently, I'm voluntarily dedicated to uplift the orphans and the vulnerable children. More or less, Dr. Anita assists us with her friends, and she sent us love offers from her pocket, and I appreciate her, and I have also distributed school supplies for orphans and the vulnerable children. More or less, still we are looking for partners, for donors, and individual peoples who are standing beside us to uplift the orphan and the vulnerable children and minimize school dropout yearly based because of food, shelters, and the school supplies. So currently I'm applying for many local and international organizations to sign memorandum of understanding to implement and to expand with TAPN2 with Dr. Anita organizations. We are, I hopefully to implement, and I'm young enough and I have rich experience to implement, to manage, and to do much more. So this is my idea.
I think we might have froze. I think he froze a little bit. Let's see, Margetta. Okay, we're gonna, let's see, we're gonna move. I do want to, if he comes on, yeah, please share your Gmails and emails in the chat. But I want to say, yes, Margetta is he's a very dedicated, committed, devoted, and willing person that he does so much for the orphanages. And this next Saturday at 9:30 EST, Margetta is going to be featured in our Empowerment and Spoken Word Poetry, a Help to Heal Foundation, the Blue Room. We're going to be featuring him so he can share more about what he does and you know, and who he is and things like that. So I just wanted to share that. I want to thank you. This Margetta was our last messenger. Before concluding, because I want to make sure I do not forget, I want to give a shout out to my sister Latasha. I have to say that yesterday, or was it the day before, I don't know, and it's bringing tears to my eyes kind of now. I have been feeling there's, you know, we all have things in our life, personal things, professional things, and sometimes things can become overwhelming. Where professionally, things have just been a lot on my plate. and personally, there's something close to my heart. Anyway, I have been feeling a little overwhelmed because I want absolutely to have everyone receive a certificate for participating, because I love you, I appreciate you, and I'm grateful for you. And and I went to my email that one morning, and that's one thing I do in the morning. I check my email to make sure I answer everybody. And I opened up this email and I saw all of these certificates from her. And she said, sis, I don't, I just thought, I didn't know if you did certificates or if you were going to, but here, if you can use these. And I'm gonna tell you, I cried like a baby because I was so filled. And then I asked her, I said, it was just so right on time, because it was just like a weight had been lifted. And she said, God put it in her heart to do that. And I said, you know what, I want to thank you for showing me the presence of God. So I had to say that, my sister, I had to share that with everyone.
You're welcome.
And so you guys are going to get some beautiful certificates. So in closing, I just want to say, reverence, I was thinking again about reverence and respect. And I have on my wall, when I come out of the bathroom in my bedroom, it's the Serenity Prayer. And I looked at it, for some reason I looked at it the other day, and I said, that's reverence. And what it was, the Serenity Prayer: God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. God, grant me the courage to change the things that I can. And God, grant me the wisdom to know the difference. That is reverence. Reverence is felt. And when we feel that, when I know that I cannot change that, but I can still love it, I can still feel for that. When I know that I can change what I have the courage to change, that's feeling, that's love, that's reverence. And then love and unity is that whole, the respect. Let there be, who said that? Let there be respect, and let it begin with me. And respect is something that we see, and then for me, and then reverence is something that we feel. So I just want to say, I see you, my brothers and sisters. I feel you. I love you. I am so thankful and grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being part of this, our first global conference. And I want to say also that, again, I said in the beginning, next month is our 12th month, but anybody's game to continue with the TAPN2U peace movement, let me know, because I'm with you. I'm all in, and I'd love to do it another 12 months. I just want to say, God bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. And then once this recording is, thank you, bless your heart. Once this recording has uploaded, I'm going to do my best to send everybody this recording. Okay. All right. I love you. God bless you. Bye-bye.